So I guess if you got the right amount of money and the right political connections with the DEC and the New York State Office of Renewable Energy Siting and the Public Service Commission there in Albany, there along Wolf Road. Yeah, if you got the right amount of money and the right connections with the right the peoples there, and New York State government, you can go on into Nature Preserve, Adirondack Park, Forever Wild, and you can plop you down, I don't know, battery storage. You can plop you down wind parks and solar farms, and I guess what New York State has decided to do is farm out and commercialize the Adirondack Park. I mean, for the right amount of money, you can destroy the farmlands north of Farm to Market 149 between Lake George or Caldwell and over there at Fort Edward. There you can wipe out the fields and meadows of North Queensbury, like Alonzo Baldwin and Joseph Weed did for the Delaware and Hudson Railroad and the Lake George Steamship Company, which they owned. They owned the Lake George Steamship Company, yeah, and the railroad, and let's see, yeah, all the mills and the sawmills and the paper mills and all that industrialization up at Ticonderoga. Yeah, if you had the right amount of money, you could build you a dam at the Poop Chute River and dam up Lake George and raise the lake level 7 or 8 feet. That's the history, and I've got the freaking receipts. And Elon Musk and Grok and what do they call it there? AIX and all these artificial intelligence databases, they back me all up with my historical research. Absolutely. I mean, the farms and meadows and fields from, I don't know, basically Harrisina north to the shores of Lake George, there along Dunham's Bay and Harris Bay and Warner Bay, that's all flooded real estate. Flooded. It's not a natural marsh. They artificially created the Great Witham Swamp. And they're going after farmland and open space in the Adirondack Park today, and they're just, whoever's got the right amount of money and can pay off the DEC and the Office of Renewable Energy Siting and the Public Service Commission, and I don't know, I guess all them politicians got their palms up. All the politicians have got their palms up. I want to tell you a little story. I used to have a friend years ago, and one day we were talking about why my dad was building a parking lot over on Warner Bay. He owned 120 acres over there, and he was putting a little parking lot on the south side of Route 9L. He was putting a parking lot over there where all the farmland's artificially flooded. That's not a real swamp. That's a man-made swamp. So Dad was kind of reclaiming a little bit of the land for use there along the shores of Lake George. And oh my God, DEC, Raybrook, Queensbury, Warren County, they all went batshit crazy over my mom and dad using their own property. Using their own property. And this is the same people playing ball with the solar farms and the wind parks and the battery storage, and I guess anything else they want to do, as long as they can claim it's environmentally sound and they can campaign contribute to the right people at Office of, what do they call it there, Renewable Energy Siting. Folks, I'm going to pretty much leave it right there. This DEC, this Conservation Commission, and this whole pack of racketeering crap called the Future of the Adirondacks and the 21st Agenda, the Future of the Adirondacks and Agenda 2030, the Future of the Adirondacks and Agenda 2050, and of course you've got the United Nations Biosphere. They've recognized that Adirondack Park is an internationally protected biosphere. But they're going to put all these solar parks and battery storage and wind farms and transmission lines and I guess anything else that goes along with that socialist, communistic, what do they call them there? Deer Park Preservation Unit set-asides, the royal lands of the kingdom of the Adirondacks. Folks, you'll find all the links and the information you need below. And remember one thing, the more and more and more and more and more land racketeering in New York State is a great big racketeering enterprise. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And remember, hasta la vista, God bless, and you can bet you one thing, I'll be coming back.